the fourth oldest law in the world. Around 4,400 years ago, after the great flood, God blessed Noah and his sons and said to him, "Be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth. Fear and fright of you shall be upon all the creatures of the earth, and upon all the birds of the sky, in all that creeps upon the earth, and in all the fish of the sea. Into your hand are they given. Every moving thing that lives shall be yours to eat. Like the green herbs, I give them all to you. However, don't eat flesh with its blood of life in it." Now that's why animals are afraid of us until they get to know us. It's why birds fly when you get close, and squirrels run so you can't pet them. And even deer with horns and beasties with big teeth and sharp claws are skeptical of you. They think you're going to eat them. And you can. Unless you're part of the house of Israel, you can eat any animal you want. But you can't eat its blood. No one is allowed to eat any blood. Why not? Well, this is what Moses tells the house of Israel. Be determined to avoid eating the blood, because the blood is the soul, and don't consume the life with the flesh. You must not eat it. You shall pour it like water onto the ground. Don't eat of it, so it may be well with you, and with your children after you, because you will be doing what is right in the eyes of Jehovah. I remember getting served blood pudding and blood sausage while visiting Norway with my parents when I was a kid. I looked at the dark, black, purplish stuff on my plate. It had a deep and weirdly sweet smell, and I cried. I sprinkled sugar on it and topped it with cranberry jam, because that's how Scandinavians serve it. "I don't care if I'm not being polite. I don't want to eat it," I sobbed. They gave me something else. I don't remember what. The soul is in the blood, the life. Now, vegetarians and vegans don't need to worry. We're not commanded to eat meat. We have permission to eat it. It's not the same thing, yeah? So no one can command you to munch on a steak or a chicken wing or a lamb kebab along with the rest of us. But y'all can't tell us it's murder either, because it isn't. It's killing, and that's not the same thing. How to not eat blood. These days, unless you live way out in the boonies and kill them yourself, or you live in a less modern place, you most likely get your meat cleanly packaged at a shop or a market. We leave the messy bits to professionals, and so most of us don't ever see too much blood at all. Our eggs are washed and inspected automatically for issues, and we only see the nice package promising us that our hen is very satisfied and a very free bird. So lots of folks don't even check their meat to see. Lots of folks haven't even been told not to eat blood either. It's kind of been forgotten, it seems. Anyway, eggs often have bits of blood in them. It looks like a small brownish blob floating around in the yellow yolk or in the clear goo. Crack the egg into a see-through glass or a light-colored bowl. Take a look and use an eggshell to remove any of the blobs. It's quick and easy to do, and well worth the satisfaction you get from being sure that you're fulfilling the laws of God. As for boiled eggs, I just pay attention while eating them and decide what to do if I see any. Show your appreciation for this video by giving us a thumbs up and sharing it so others can benefit from it. Toda rabah. Thank you much.
Yes, you guys are cute.
Because there are lots of small veins in meat, there can be pockets of blood that didn't get drained. By massaging it gently, you'll see if any blood comes to the surface. Here I'm using a chicken breast because it's easy to see on camera, but the idea is the same for any meat. Moses didn't actually say, check your meat and eggs before you eat them. But the commandment to eat no blood and pour it out like water and cover it with dirt mean that you need to inspect your food before you prepare it. How many times do you think Torah says, don't eat blood? Check out my book, Moses Says, for the answer. Information on how to get it is at the end of this video and in the description below. So how do you pour it on the ground when you live in an apartment or something like that? I don't know. Go to the park maybe? I pour it into the sink under running water, but that's my solution for now, even though the town park is pretty close by. For those of you out in the boonies who do your own butchering, or if you're a hunter, you now know what to do. Also, that very manly, time-honored tradition of drinking the blood of your first hunting kill is a no-no in God's eyes. There are lots of tips and methods out there to deal with blood in eggs and meats. Just choose what's right for you. Moses says, this commandment I command you today isn't too mysterious for you, which means that you can figure it out on your own or together with someone else. If you'd like the easiest way to have all the commandments about food and everything else at your fingertips, check out my book, Moses Says. In it, I've sorted the laws, blessings, and more according to subject into 50 categories. It's got wide margins for making notes, and it doesn't use electricity. It's available now at Amazon.com. Here's wishing you, B'teavon, bon appetit.